Why do some men still wake up with rock-hard erections in their 70s, while others lose that signal before they even hit 60? It's not random. It's not just aging. And it's not about testosterone levels alone. That morning wood, the erection you used to wake up with almost daily, might seem like a leftover from your youth. But for older men, it's not just a sign of virility. It's a vital diagnostic tool. When it disappears, your body isn't just losing arousal. It's sending out a quiet distress call. Let me tell you about Tom. Tom was 66, a retired firefighter, still strong, still sharp. But during our consultation, he leaned in and said something I hear all the time. "I don't wake up with it anymore, doc, and honestly, it freaks me out." He wasn't talking about sex. He was talking about identity, about connection, about something that made him feel alive, present in his own skin, and what's worse, he didn't even know when it stopped. That's the trap. You don't wake up one day and say, "Oh no, I've lost it." It fades gradually. Most men don't realize it's gone until they try to be intimate again, and nothing responds. Let's strip away the embarrassment and science jargon. Nocturnal erections are your body's way of keeping the engine running while you sleep. They happen during REM cycles. They're reflexive, not about fantasy, not about desire, about function. Every time you get one, it delivers oxygen-rich blood to the penis, stretches smooth muscle tissue to prevent fibrosis, keeps vascular elasticity intact, promotes nerve health and signal strength, flushes waste fluids and plaque buildup. In simpler terms, it's your body's way of doing penis maintenance. Just like a heartbeat or lung expansion, it's involuntary, and that's why it's so important. So what happens when they stop? Your penile tissue becomes deprived of oxygen. And over time, it begins to atrophy. You lose elasticity. The chambers that used to expand and hold blood start to shrink, harden, even scar. And that's when the worst sentence a man can hear arrives. "It's not that I don't want to, it's that I can't." You'd think something this important would be a major talking point in every checkup, but it's not. Why? Because many general practitioners don't specialize in urology. And when men over 60 come in, they often don't bring it up, out of shame, discomfort, or the belief that it's just part of getting older. So the conversation never happens. That's how silent suffering begins. Tom's turning point: when I asked Tom to start tracking his sleep and morning erections, he was skeptical. Is this really worth logging? Yes, it was. We built a simple morning routine. Wake up rate firmness, on a scale of 1 to 5, note sleep quality check, resting heart rate, that's it. Within 2 weeks, he started seeing patterns. Poor sleep meant no erection. High stress days meant weak or absent response. Long sitting periods meant total shutdown. That awareness, it gave us a map. And from there, we could take action. Fix your breathing before bed. Most men overbreathe through the chest at night. Use 4 to 7 to 8 breathing before sleep. Inhale 4 seconds, hold 7 seconds, exhale 8 seconds to relax your nervous system and improve REM cycle quality, the time when nocturnal erections happen. Raise your legs for 5 minutes before sleep. Lay on your back with your feet elevated against a wall. This drains stagnant blood from the pelvis and resets circulation. Track your sleep with intention, whether it's a wearable or just a notebook. Log sleep start, end times, how rested you feel, morning firmness level. You'll start to see cause and effect faster than you think. Tom's outcome. 6 weeks in, he wasn't just waking up harder, he was walking taller. He had something back he thought he'd lost, not just a physical signal, but a sense of power. "Doc, I didn't realize how much I missed that part of myself. I thought it was gone, but it was just waiting for me to show up. And now I'm telling you, your body is waiting too. You just have to listen, because morning wood isn't a relic from your past. It's a roadmap for your future." Let's start with something I hear almost every week. "Doc, my testosterone came back normal, so why can't I get hard?" I look at the chart. The numbers are within range. But when I look at the man sitting in front of me, shoulders slumped, eyes tired, voice low, I already know the truth. Normal doesn't mean optimal, especially not after 60. The big lie about testosterone ranges: most lab reference ranges for testosterone are built on averages from the general population. And guess what? The general population is stressed, sedentary, inflamed, overworked, underrested, and full of endocrine disruptors. So when you fall within that normal range, it doesn't mean you're in good shape. It means you're not dead yet. That's not health. That's survival. You may be in the 400-600 ng/dl zone, considered normal by most doctors. But in my practice, I've seen time and again men with T levels at 450 who feel sluggish, depressed, and can't get an erection, men at 300 who have been told, "You're fine," while losing muscle, memory, and libido, and men at 650 plus who still struggle with performance, because T isn't the whole picture. Here's what testosterone actually does. It primes the brain's sexual centers for arousal. It supports nitric oxide production. Crucial for blood flow, it maintains penile tissue health and elasticity, and it helps regulate mood, energy, and drive, the emotional components of sexuality. But testosterone doesn't directly cause erections. You still need healthy endothelial function, arteries that can dilate, intact nerve signals, strong pelvic floor muscles, psychological safety, and desire, which means a normal T level can exist in a man whose body is functionally shut down. Kevin was 63, active, ate well, came in frustrated. "I've been told I'm fine, but I'm not. I feel flat. I can't get hard unless I take a pill. What gives?" His T level. Textbook normal, but he couldn't finish during sex, couldn't maintain without stimulation, and had zero morning wood. We dug deeper. Nitric oxide levels were low, pelvic floor weakness was obvious, cortisol was through the roof due to chronic work stress, sleep was fragmented from mild undiagnosed sleep apnea. Kevin didn't need more testosterone. He needed balance. If your testosterone is normal but your erections are weak, here's what I suggest. Ask for free testosterone, not just total free T. Is the portion actually available for use? Total T might look good, but if your SHBG, sex hormone binding globulin, is high, your usable T could be critically low. Check morning cortisol. Cortisol competes with testosterone. If you're waking up wired, tired, or not recovering from stress, your T might be suppressed even if labs say otherwise. Prioritize sleep. REM sleep is when luteinizing hormone pulses, triggering natural testosterone production. No deep sleep equals no real T, no matter what your daytime labs show. Reduce inflammation. Inflammation wrecks your hormonal signaling. Cut seed oils, excess alcohol, processed sugar, and gut-damaging foods. Add turmeric, omega-3s, leafy greens. Use resistance training over cardio. Lifting weights triggers a surge in testosterone. Long bouts of cardio, especially at high volume, can lower it. Focus on compound lifts 2-3 times per week. Kevin's outcome: we didn't prescribe him testosterone. We addressed the root: his stress, his sleep, his circulation, his pelvic power. 6 weeks later, "I don't just feel like a man again," he said. "I feel like me." That's the point. Testosterone isn't about numbers. It's about how you feel, how you respond, and how connected you are to your body. The pelvic floor. The hidden powerhouse you've been ignoring. Every man over 60 knows the value of strength. You've carried weight, pushed, held up your family, your home, your responsibilities. But there's one set of muscles most men ignore their entire lives, until it's almost too late: your pelvic floor. If you're struggling with weak erections, premature ejaculation, or loss of sensation, this may be your root cause. Because the pelvic floor muscles support the base of the penis, regulate blood flow in and out of erectile tissue, provide the strength for ejaculation, control urinary and bowel continence. Think of them like the foundation of a house. If the foundation is cracked or weak, the entire structure wobbles. But here's the kicker: men don't just lose pelvic floor strength due to aging. They lose it from sedentary lifestyles, prolonged sitting, poor posture, ignoring invisible core work, chronic coughing, or straining prostate surgery. Mark, 72, came in embarrassed. "Doc, I leak when I cough. I can't last long, and my erections feel weaker." A pelvic floor assessment showed severe weakness and poor coordination. Simple daily exercises like Kegels targeted for men changed everything. How to train your pelvic floor. Step 1. Find the muscles. Try to stop your urine midstream. The muscles you squeeze, those are your pelvic floor muscles. Step 2. Basic contraction: contract these muscles for 5 seconds, then relax for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times. Step 3. Build endurance and control. Work up to holding contractions for 10 seconds and doing 3 sets per day. Step 4. Integrate with breathing. Exhale during contraction, inhale on release. This avoids trapping tension. Step 5. Add functional moves. Incorporate pelvic floor engagement during squats, lunges, and core exercises. After 8 weeks, Mark reported. Less leakage, harder erections, longer endurance, renewed confidence. The secret: pelvic floor muscles don't lie. They're your gateway to stronger, more reliable erections. The emotional toll. Why it's not just physical: losing erections, morning wood, or sexual drive hits more than the body. It hits your identity, your confidence, your sense of worth. Men don't talk about it because they fear judgment, they think it's weakness, they believe it's normal and just how it is, but it's not normal to suffer in silence. I've seen men break down in my office because they felt broken. I thought I was less of a man, one patient told me, but now I realize I was just disconnected from my health. The good news: this can change. Your sexuality isn't a fading memory, it's a part of you that can be reclaimed. Final thoughts: morning erections are a vital health signal, not just a sexual convenience. Testosterone, normal, labs don't tell the whole story. Dig deeper. Pelvic floor health is the hidden key to lasting erectile function. Your emotional well-being and self-image are part of your sexual health. Small changes, sleep, breathing, pelvic exercises can bring back what you thought was gone. I'm Dr. Blake Morgan. If you want more no-nonsense, science-backed guidance for men's health after 60, hit that subscribe button and join the community. Because you deserve to feel strong, alive, and connected every day.